Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I'm going to do a small get ready with me, just to show you guys how I do my simple makeup. I know a lot of my friends have asked to see how I do my makeup, especially my eyebrows. The thing I want to say first, or basically a disclaimer, is I'm not a makeup guru. Everything I have learned about makeup I have learned of watching YouTube videos, and I think with practice, you get better at it over time. I wouldn't say I'm perfect, but at least I know I've found the method that works for me, and yeah, I keep learning. But let's delve into this video. So it will be a small chit chat, and I don't know, we'll see what happens. Most important thing is I hope I do not take long, because usually from what I've seen it's pretty hard to shoot, talk and do your makeup at the same time, but I'm going to try all that, and I'll try to ensure that the video is not too long. And if you see me looking to the side, please don't worry, my mirror is currently on this other side, and of course I'll need to look into it to see what I'm doing. But yeah, I think up close you can tell I have a few dark spots right here, but this is my face with just lotion, and don't even worry about my nails, they look ratchet, but don't mind them. So let's delve right into it. So before I do my makeup, I usually spritz my face with this is rose water that I'm going to spray on my face, and I saw this from, I think it was Joanna Kinothia's YouTube channel. She's a Kenyan blogger who specializes in makeup. So rose water also acts as a setting spray. So if you want your makeup to last longer, ideally you would first spritz your face with some setting spray. I do have setting spray, but I'm saving it for the end, when I'm done with everything. So I'm going to use this first. So let's spritz. So you put just a little, as you can see, it helps to moisturize my face and give it some sort of glow. Next I'm going to go ahead with my primer. So I'm currently using the Elegant Pro Prep HD High Definition Smoothing Face Primer, and this is what it looks like. I'll definitely leave everything in the description bar of what I'm going to use, where I got them, and where you can find yourself some. Now, because my face is a combination of oily and dry, especially on this side I tend to get oily, that's basically where I tend to focus putting my primer. So that's on my T-zone and forehead area. So this is just what I do, just around here. And I also try not to put too much, because I realized that when you put too much of this primer, it tends to get a bit cakey and ashy, and that's not what I'm going for. We don't want that to happen. So for the rest of it, I'll just spread it across the rest of my face, but at least I've focused majority of it around my T-zone area. Yep, and I think it has done for me what I want. So next I do my eyebrows. So I usually do my eyebrows before slapping on foundation. So I use just my makeup stuff is just down here, so yeah, don't worry if you see me looking down. So I'm going to just sharpen this, and this is a normal brown pencil which you can get from any shop or any Mutembe. They have These, they're not really special. They get the job done either way. So let me just sharpen these up. Alrighty, so I've gotten it to where I want it to be. Now the thing about eyebrows, initially I used to practically draw my eyebrows on. I don't know how to explain it, in a sense that I would really like go ham on my eyebrows, but I realized I prefer a natural look to my eyebrows. I don't want them coming off as too artificial or too fake. So what I do is I tend to follow the growth, basically the direction my eyebrow hairs grow in is what I follow. And another thing, I started shaping my eyebrows myself. So I use a razor blade, and what I do is I just take off ingrown hairs so that I give it a more crisp look. So what I'm going to do is just go in and follow and fill in just the gaps that my hairs on the eyebrows have not filled in. So I'm going to just, and as you can see, I'm just following the shape that's already created by the eyebrows themselves. Many people tend to have a hard time giving their eyebrows a tail. I tend to find that one of the most interesting aspects of doing my brows, because I like to give my brows a tail at the end. So I just go in, filling this in. Yeah, so as you can see, there is a difference between this brow and this one that's undone. Let me just do this. So as you can see, this one is properly filled out and this one is not. So yeah, coming closer, that's what it looks like. So next I will do this one. Yeah, so I think I have gotten it to where I want it to be. Yeah, and that's basically it. So next we are going to clean this up with a little concealer. So what I do is I use concealer on the bottom, and then at the top I use the foundation because I want, like I said, I want my eyebrows to look as natural as possible. I don't want them looking drawn or artificial. So currently this is the concealer I've been using. It's RK by Kiss, and what I do is I get my angled brush, dab a little, and then go in to clean up any overdrawn lines and to give them a better finish. Yeah, so you can definitely tell there's a difference. It's really coming out on the camera. Don't worry about all this. It will be cleared up when I finish and bring in everything. Next I will get the foundation and then do the top part. So this is the foundation I'm currently using. Sorry, it's Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation and Concealer, and I had this sent in by my sister a couple of years ago, but I must say it's really done the job for me. So I just take a little of this and then go up coming out pretty well. Yeah, so now that we're done with the brows, I'm going to go in with the foundation and everything. So I recently, if you watched my previous video and that whole makeup look, I actually mixed this shade of foundation with this other one. This is Elegant Perfecting liquid makeup, and it says it's oil free, and it's in the shade Espresso. This is in the shade Clove. So I mixed these up in my previous video, and that's what I'm going to do today as well, because I liked the finish that I came up with. And also previously I used to use a blending sponge, and I don't know, it just used not to work for me. I didn't like that effect, so I used a foundation brush in the other video, and let me just tell you, the blending and everything, it just seamlessly went in. So this is the foundation brush that I'm going to use. So what will happen is, for this Clinique foundation, I'm going to just dab a few dots on my face, because I'm not going for a heavy look. I just want a simple daytime look. And then I'm going to pump some of this, just a little. I think that will do just that. And as you can see, it's actually almost the shade of my skin, so that will do well for me. Okay, let me pump a little more. That should do. And then what I do, I go in with the brush, and then I blend. Now the thing about blending as well is that you blend from the inside going out, so like so. Wow, as you can see, you can already tell there's a difference, but I also do not look totally off. It's still my shade actually. So you're noticing it's just basically a glow that I'm having, and not necessarily a complete change per se. So next I'm going to go in with a bit of concealer to sort of like cover up some of my dark patches, which is usually around my lips, and to brighten up my eyes a bit. Now I learned this trick from she's basically called Sarah. She's called Sarah. Okay, her real name is Sarah Donaldson, but she got married. But her blog is Harper and Harley. So I learned this concealer trick from her, and it's basically to put the concealer a little further away from your eye, and at the corner of your eye as well. That's what I'm going to do. And then for this one, I'm going to use my finger to blend, and then just spread it out. So I do this going out like that. I think you can already tell there's a difference. It's brightening up. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this all over my eyelid as well, to sort of like act as the primer for the eyeshadow. And that's another way you can use concealer. You could use it as a primer for your eyeshadow, and your eyes, eyeshadow. Your eyeshadow will set quite well. Yeah, so you can see there is a difference. My eye, this is a little brighter. So next we go in for this one. Yeah, I think you can tell there's a huge difference. Don't worry if it seems like I look funny. Yeah, once we finish the whole look, everything will set in just perfectly. I'm done. So the next thing we're going to do is eyeshadow. Now I forgot to mention that this is a day look. We're going for a day look, so I'm not going to go all out. I will not do the whole contouring. I will not do popping eyeshadow. I'm going to just do a simple nude everyday look that you can actually go for. Just a bit. Remember to always have wet wipes as well to just clean up here and there. So I'm going to just wipe off this off my fingers. And the current eyeshadow palettes that I have are this is CHICosmetique Sexy Nude. So this is basically a nude eyeshadow palette, and this is Glamour. So this has different eyeshadow colors. There we go. And then this is a compact powder that I bought a while back when I was trying to learn how to contour, but I currently use it for my eyeshadow base because it has these nice nude colors that you could use, and I tend to prefer to use this. As you can tell, I think the color I've used the most is this, and I tend to use this one as the base. Actually, it's this one is more shimmery, so I tend to use this as the, I don't know what they call it, but I use it as the base before I actually put on my eyeshadow. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to first put this. So right now I just have to get an eyeshadow brush. Right, so this is the eyeshadow brush that I'm going to use, and I'll just go in and take this all the way up. I'm not so sure if you can tell the difference, but like I said, I'm going for a nude look, so I do not want to take it over the top. I think that will be enough. Next I'm going to go in with this palette, and I think the color I will go for, let's see, I'm thinking maybe I'll go in for this one. Right now it looks washed out, but yeah, that's what I'll do. And a trick to having your eyeshadow go on perfectly well is to make the brush wet, so that's what I'm going to do. Now the thing about my eyes is though I want to always go soft on them, I do like having them pop as well. So next I'm going to put eyeliner, and I'm currently using the Huddah liquid eyeliner. So we're going to just draw and try to fake a winged liner. I'm not too good at doing it, but I hope I can do it. In fact, let me just use the mirror off here to sort of like see properly what I'm doing. I don't know if it's noticeable. And then for my lower eyelid, I go in with a bit of Wanja, which you can find this in town anywhere from any Motembe as well. And this is to basically just give the eyes a bit of drama, and like I said, to make the eyes pop. So we're nearing the end of this look. So what I'm going to do next is slap on some powder. So this is basically what I use as my setting powder. It's still RK by Kiss mineral powder, and it's in the shade chestnut. So it's what I'm going to use. Oh, and another thing, and this was told to me by a makeup artist, when you're using these powder brushes, do not swish, just dab the powder all over your face. Next is mascara, and I'm using the Lashtastic. I've talked about this mascara a lot, so it's currently what I'm going to use, and I'm going to put 2 layers, which is another trick I learned, and this I learned off Patricia Kihoro's channel. If you want your mascara to pop without necessarily wearing falsies, you have to put 2 layers. So this is going to be my first layer. I will use this mirror as well to see what I'm doing properly. Let's see if you can tell if there's a difference. So this is the eye width. I think there's a difference. I think so. Yeah, I think you can tell there's a difference. So we're almost coming to the end of the look. Next is I'm going to set everything, and I'm using the NYX Professional Makeup Matte Finish setting spray. And we're going to give it some time to set everything in while I do my hair, wear some jewelry, and then I'll come back to do the second coating of mascara and my lips as well. So give me a few minutes. Okay, so now I'm going to line my lips, and I'm using the Elegant lip liner in dark brown, and I already moisturized my lips. And then finally our last coat of mascara, and there we have it, the finished look. It's currently storming, like the rain outside is just too much, but we are done. I decided to just comb my hair like this, although I'm pretty sure later on I'll hold it up. But yeah, this is the finished look, guys. Like I said, I'm not a perfect makeup artist. All I have done is try to do what I would do on any normal day. But I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up. Please remember to subscribe and to like, and thank you for the continued support on the rest of my videos also. And please leave a comment down below on what else you would like to see me do, what else you would like to see me film. Let's get talking, let's get a conversation rolling. But once again, thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.